So by a rather interesting turn of events last night by American Airlines, I ended up staying for the first time at a hotel in Cuba because I normally stay in Cuban homes. So I went to the airport yesterday for my flight, flying on American, thinking, American, everything will be easy and more organized. And in fact, Cuban reality reigns supreme even over American Airlines. So what happened was the first flight had some kind of a technical difficulty, and so they sent another plane from Miami. Now, believe it or not, that plane circled the airport after we waited for 2 hours, or let's say 3 hours for that plane. It circled the airport and then decided not to land and went back to Miami without any communication whatsoever to the tower in Santa Clara. So of course we're all sort of completely confused. The airport is completely confused. No one knows what's going on. And they packed us all up on a bus at 1 o'clock in the morning and brought us to different hotels. We had to wait for about another 2 hours outside until people started to show up for picking us up, the buses, and they got the hotels organized. They had to get 3 different hotels for us. Some people had to go as far as an hour and a half away because there were no hotels close by. And some of us went to a hotel closer to Santa Clara, which is where I am, at the Hotel America. And by the time we got here, it was after 1 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, this was a 7 p.m. flight, so we all got there at 5 p.m. Some people came from Havana, who were coming from all over the country. And so we ended up here. Some of us other places. But rather an interesting experience. The hotel's actually quite nice, pretty clean. I wouldn't say that the water is hot by any means. It's definitely not. Here's the lobby. Very Americanized. Breakfast.
24 hours. It took 24 hours for a plane to get here when we're only 90 miles away. Miami is not that far from Cuba. It's as if we were like in Egypt, and that's why it took so long. So yeah.
So we waited all night last night. We stayed in the airport until after
Just for this plane, which
midnight.
was 90 miles away.
Supposedly the plane was circling around and didn't land because the runway was wet, which is absurd. And here we are finally with American after a very long night. Most of us didn't sleep so well.
We got to our hotels at like 2 in the morning, and yeah, flight was supposed to be leaving at 7 p.m. and we got to our hotels at 2 in the morning, so that kind of says it all. And it's 2 p.m. right now.
So we say American and Cuba not working so well yet.
No, definitely not.
You guys need to work on it.
Please.
And take care of your people a little bit better. We got charged for water, we got charged for everything at the hotel. It was crazy.